Yep. We died. We died. He dies. Valena, you got work there? You got work in Valena? You can't trust me, you maggot.
Hey, you guys got to give this guy credit. He's a good impressionator.
Yeah.
I made up a word, impressionator. That's an impressionator.
I try, you know. I try. A lot of people say I sound like Beavis.
Oh, Gunner.
Beavis and Butthead.
That was on the other night, Expendables 1, and I was watching it, and I was like, I don't know. What do you like better, Expendables 1 or 2?
Well,
they both have their minuses and pluses.
You know what? Expendables 1, I think, did a good job on the action, and I think the main character was dumb, Eric Roberts. Like, I'm sorry. He's a good actor, okay? Nothing against him, but he was all wrong for it. Like, why couldn't we get a tough guy? Oh, and then people say, well, that's what Stone Cold was there for, but he was a fucking henchman. Like, when you get rid of the henchman, you should go to the next level, which should be the leader. Well, Eric Roberts ain't gonna fight anybody. He's just gonna shoot a gun.
You treat me like this in front of my men? It's no good.
Who is that guy?
That's David Zayas.
Oh, okay. When you treat me like this, it's no good. It's no good. My daughter's a painter. Yeah, that was a weak story.
Have you ever been rejected? Are we really gonna do it this right now? Yeah, I mean,
I should have deflated all your balls.
What the fuck is this guy? Why would he put his lights on right there?
What the hell? I thought it was a police officer.
Hey, I didn't like in Expendables 1 how Gunner betrayed him and then they just welcomed him back into the group like nothing happened.
I know, like, okay, didn't you think it was I always touch on this a lot. Don't you think, like, the movie doesn't even it starts out and the first thing that happens is Gunner goes crazy. And then right then they're like, oh, like he can't take it anymore. And like, really? Like, we just got to see all the people together and he's already going crazy and now they can't trust him already? Like, why don't they give him some time to be fucking nuts?
Well,
like, what?
The thing was, his character's interesting, okay? Why?
Yeah.
That's why they brought it. But in the second one, it's like, then they
forgot.
They just trust him now. And he's like, oh, do they talk, does he say he got help with the second one? Like, is it mentioned?
I don't think so.
Well, then that's just the icing on the cake.
He's got a bullet wound from Stallone.
Remember, he's got a degree in chemistry in the
Yeah, a lot of good that fucking did with him.
Yeah.
See, the first movie, like, there were so many things left out that...
How did he live? Remember when he was laying there, he's like, oh, remember he's like, where to bury me or something? Right? Isn't he?
Oh my God.
Remember he's like, last chance to do something good, tell me about it. Like, tell me where you did this. But isn't he like, don't bury me somewhere?
Need a facelift, pretty boy?
Insect?
No, the deal was $100,000 up in my pocket. You know what? Honestly, and then all of a sudden the second movie, Jet Li and him are friends. Like, who am I supposed to pick on? Who am I supposed to pick on if you leave? Oh, I don't know, Gunner. I don't know, Gunner. Oh, Gunner. Shut up, Gunner.
Where's Barney?
I need more money for my family. I don't ask. I don't tell.
Wait, doesn't he not have a family, right?
Well, Stallone keeps going, what family?
Well, wait,
what family?
Wait, in Expendables 1, isn't he like, I have no family?
I don't know.
But the thing is,
that's all he kept saying.
Jet Li was awesome in the second movie, and then they get rid of him.
Yeah, it's like, oh, let's have him go out with a bang. Let's get this really cool fight scene.
That was Jet Li's fault. He didn't want to be a big part now. Well, now look at it. Then the third movie, now he's back. Well, you know what? He probably groveled back to Sly. Please let me have you in the movie, please.
Please, I need more money, Sly. I need more money for my family in Hong Kong.
Oh, your real family? Hey, what happened? I remember when Expendables 3, all these rumors flew about, like, oh, Mila Jovovich is going to be in this movie. Oh, well, then guess what? Now we have that, what's her name? Renee, That fucking UFC
Ronda.
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. Yeah.
Okay, well, and then you got Nick Cage was gonna be in it, and like Jackie Chan, like yeah, slide off to me.
You know what I hate?
What?
I say that a lot. Okay, the fight with Randy Couture, I know he's a good fighter and everything, but that slow motion bullshit where he does that leap punch, that thing's fucking stupid. I'm sorry, I would not do that if I was in a gunfight with somebody.
Wait a minute, you mean when he killed Stone Cold?
Yeah, not when he threw him in the fire, but before that, when he did that flying punch. That looks so stupid. I'm sorry. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Where he leaped.
Yeah, I thought he was punching a fired up Stone Cold, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, maybe he did punch him in the fire, but I don't know. That punch. How
about? I'm sorry, but they wasted Van Damme in the second movie.
They did.
My biggest problem. See, now I like the second movie, but my biggest problem was not enough Van Damme. Like he was barely in the movie. And then, like, I'm sorry, but I thought that fight scene could have been a lot better.
You're gonna force me to cut his heart out.
That's a simple.
Do it. Do it, you piece of shit. Do it. Do it, you piece of shit. Are you afraid of me? No, I'm not.
This is the symbol of a goat.
This is a good knife. Don't challenge me. Don't challenge me.
Don't challenge me.
Oh, man. What about when Statham got pushed around by Scott Adkins? What about when he got pushed around? You pick it up and give it to me.
I like that.
Do it yourself. Yeah, I know. I was waiting for Jason Statham. You don't talk that way to him.
I like that fight too.
Don't talk that way.
That fight, Scott Adkins and Jason Statham in the second movie was a good fight. They needed to have that for Van Damme fight.
And I wish that fight was longer. Yeah, I know.
Are we like sheep? Like
Are we gonna
sheep?
fight like sheep? You want to man up? I'll man you up.
I'm sorry, but Expendables 1, what? That basketball shit was stupid.
Yeah. Those guys didn't even have a chance anyway.
Why did they give him a love story? And then in the second movie, Charisma Carpenter, why was she in it again?
She was a whore in the second one. Like, even Stallone says, like, you're making a big mistake there. She's like flirting with half of the people in the bar, and he don't see that? You're blind, Christmas. That's his name. Yeah.
All their names are stupid.
I know. Barney Ross. It's like Barney and Friends.
Gunnar
Church.
Is it
Oh my
Gunnar
God.
Jensen?
I guess.
Or is that a real person?
Gunnar
somebody.
Gunnar.
What's Jet Li's name? Yin Yang? You fucking moron. Hail Caesar!
Hail Caesar! Yeah.
Toll Road? Toll Road?
That's a G.I. Joe name.
Hey, Sly has a problem writing characters' names. The Mason, the Dixon line.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Tommy the Machine Gun.
The line. That's a dumb phrase. Like, what do you mean the line?
Oh, he's talking about the Mason-Dixon line. That's what it's talking about.
Oh.
The real thing. It's called the Mason-Dixon line in real life.
Wow.
That's for you history buffs. I almost just killed us.
Oh my God. So do you think Mel Gibson is going to have a short part in Expendables?
It's probably going to be shorter than Van Damme. You know what? Because I remember when they were filming Expendables 3, Mel Gibson didn't show up until like the second month.
So he's getting buff for nothing.
Yeah, because he got all tipsy.
Yeah, he was a he was a loser. And then now, I mean, I liked him in Signs.
Have you seen Get the Gringo?
No. Is that good?
I don't know.
Is he Mexi in that movie?
No.
What is he?
People need to forgive Mel Gibson. You know what?
They need to have some passion for the Christ.
Mel Gibson made the Passion of the Christ. If anything, he's not racist.
Passion of the Christ was excellent, I thought. But Expendables, like, what do you think of Antonio Banderas being in the third one? Because, I mean, he was in Assassins, obviously.
I know, when you see him in the pictures, you're kind of like, is he supposed to be a tough guy or not? Because
he don't look like it.
Right. Why is Harrison Ford in a flight suit?
I know, like, what the hell? I know. Do you think Harrison Ford's going to fight in this, or is he just going to, no?
You know
is he going to be like a commander? Is he going to be General Tomahawk?
No one even remembers that Kelsey Grammer's in this movie.
Oh my God!
No one
Was he
even-
in the back or
No
something?
one even knows.
I didn't even see him. I guess I
So
didn't
Kelsey
notice.
Grammer, is it Chelsea?
Chelsea Clinton.
Who do you think you got? Kelsey Clinton? Kelsey Clinton? Who do you think you got? Kelsey Carter? The Kelsey or Chelsea? Watch Rush Hour. That's a good movie. Yeah, Kelsey Grammer's in this movie, and he's in Transformers Age of Stupid. No, the Age of the Transformers are dead. I'm Sideshow Bob. Oh, I'm David Crosby. I'm from that Kelsey. What's that Kelsey Grammer show? What's that called? David Hyde Pierce. What's that show called? That Chelsea Grammer show. What's that Chelsea Grammer show?
I think we found a Transformer. I think we found one.
Oh, come on.
It's Optimus
I'm
Prime.
myself for pots.
I'm a self of parts, and I'm going to put you through college.
Hey. I heard they recently, there was like some 15-minute preview mix of Transformers Age of Extinction.
Where the fuck was this at?
If you go on Cybertron.com, they talked about these two guys got to see this early screening, and
Bastard.
they say that Optimus is darker in this movie, and I'm like, quit ruining Optimus.
Darker?
Yeah, like darker than he already is.
Darker the moon? Darker?
I'm sorry, but this Michael Bay, he has no clue on how Optimus is supposed to be, because Optimus says things in the Michael Bay movies that Optimus Prime would not say. And now they're saying in this movie, they're like, Optimus is at his darkest. If you watch the trailer, they ruined it. Remember when they're like, I have one question for you, where is Optimus Prime? Now remember in the trailer, they throw the girl down, and that's when Optimus busts out of the barn?
Right.
Well, in this sneak peek that people saw, they throw the girl down and they're being rough with them. Well, they're like, where's Optimus Prime? Well, when Optimus busts out of the when Optimus busts out of the barn, he's like, here I am, and then he fires on the humans. What? That's what happens. If you watch the trailer, you see him about to do it. Like when he busts out of the when he busts
Oh my
out
God,
the
I never
barn,
heard. Are you serious?
yeah, like,
Oh my God.
So like in this preview that people saw, spoilers again. Spoilers are in these videos. So they spoiled like in the scene. Okay, so let me just spoil some things. This is from these two guys that saw these shots. This 15 minutes. So the reason that they're getting rid of the Transformers is obviously because of what happened in Chicago. So this is a continuation of the Transformers series. This is not a reboot or whatever, but humans have reverse engineered the Transformers. So in this movie, we're getting human controlled Transformers, and they're called, I could be getting the name wrong, but they're called like AV bots. So
Wait, when you mean human controlled, do you mean they're not humans inside the Transformer, but they're controlled by like computers?
Yeah, like when you see like Avnabots or something, look it up. Go to cybertron.com, but for sure they're calling them AV something bots. But anyway, so these are human-made Transformers, and they're human controlled. Now in the trailer, remember the scene where Bumblebee is in like it looks like a car dealership. And remember he transforms, and then next to him there's a red car that transforms.
Oh yeah.
I remember the trailer. Right. That red Transformer, that's a human-made one. And what happens in that scene is they're comparing Bumblebee in that car.
Yeah, because they look alike, yeah.
And they're essentially the same. And that's when Stanley Tucci is like, we don't need you anymore. Remember in the trailer when he says that?
Right.
He's saying that because they're
doing it themselves, like they're making the Transformer.
Right, so they're like, we don't need you anymore. And like that model, that red car model, is supposed to be better than Bumblebee. Like, if you pause that screen in the trailer, in the background on the wall, there's stats. And it gives Bumblebee stats, and then it gives this AV bots. I'm saying it wrong. I don't know what it is. It's AV bots or something. It says that his stats, and they're better than Bumblebee's. So
fuck.
So anyway, so here's some more spoilers. Galvatron is in this movie, but he's human-made.
Right, I knew he was in it. He's the semi. He's the semi truck.
So they said that Galvatron is probably going to be made of Megatron's old parts. That's why they're calling him Galvatron, but he's human-made. But I have a feeling that, maybe not in this movie, but I think he should come back as, like, it should be Megatron's, like, the Decepticons somehow.
Right.
Because I know it sucks that Michael Bay should never keep killing off all these good characters, because then they come back and they're just like, well, what's the point in them dying if they could just come back? But I want Galvatron to be back. Okay, you want more spoilers?
I already know all the spoilers.
Oh.
I mean, just some of the stuff you mentioned about the preview stuff I haven't heard of, but...
Okay, so in the scene in the trailer where... Remember when that, what's that, fuck. What's that new... Lockdown. Lockdown is the Transformer with the gun face.
Right.
Now, that's obviously a Decepticon.
Yep.
He supposedly, now in the movie, what he is he takes dead parts from dead Transformers and incorporates it into his own body. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like a bounty hunter. So in the trailer, in the scene where he's walking toward Optimus, and you see Optimus, he's kind of getting up from the street. That's because Optimus is about to defeat Galvatron right there. So him and Galvatron just had a big fight. And in that scene, off camera, Kelsey Grammer's like, call him off. Like when that lockdown shows up, so Galvatron, like they make Galvatron retreat. They want to see Prime in this lockdown fight.
Huh.
So that happened in the sneak peek too. So I'm offhand, those are the things from the sneak peek.
So do you like this better? Like the humans are making these things instead of like maybe Unicron showing up and doing it? Like it seems more realistic that way.
Yeah,
but
I mean, as a Transformers fan and as a fan, I mean, I like Unicron and everything, but I really don't want... That just seems too far-fetched for even Michael Bay's movie. Like to have a giant planet come and want to eat Earth.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just hate how... I mean, like... Stop killing Megatron. The Megatron's already died twice, okay? Now, if Galvatron is in this movie and he's human-controlled, that's fine, but, like, I want, at some point, maybe Galvatron's spark will come out and he'll take back over. I think that would be cool.
They're saying that Cyclonus might be in this, too, as the Jet.
Well, one thing's for sure, having no Shia LaBeouf and all the human characters being changed out is a plus.
Right. That is a plus. I mean... Whether it's worse or not, it's still, you know, I can't stand Shia LaBeouf. I really can't.
You know, and the Transformers Michael Bay movies is, you know, as much as I want to like them, they're not good movies.
No.
But I'm forced to see, I'm not forced, but like I'm a Transformers fan, so of course I gotta see this new movie. So, I mean, I hope it's good, but like I'm keeping my expectations low, and I think you are too, because...
Right. And we'll go see it, I mean, obviously.
But I don't want to be disappointed like I always am.
Yeah. Well, maybe this one, I mean, what do you think of the Dinobots? Like, when you saw Grimlock, you know, and Prime goes, "Arr!" and then, like, he's trying to tame him, obviously.
You know what? People get pissed online. They're like, why is Optimus able? Why in all these movies is he able like to destroy everyone? And I'm like, because he's Optimus Prime.
Well, wasn't it like his status? Like when the movie first came out, remember it said that he could pick up 2 skyscrapers. Like he's that strong.
Oh,
like remember when it said that?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like so, if he has that kind of strength, then why didn't he do that? He should have picked up a skyscraper and crushed Megatron in the first movie.
Because in the first movie, I mean, Prime is tough, but like Megatron kicks his ass pretty much.
Yeah.
But in movie 2 and 3, it's like he's unstoppable. But I'm fine. I mean, I think Optimus Prime should be like that. But people are pissed that in the trailer, like, it seems like in the trailer what's going to happen is Grimlock and Prime are going to get in a fight because maybe Grimlock wants to know how tough he is. But it seems like Optimus wins, and then that's when Optimus is not in control of him, but like it is kind of like
right, like
I'm riding him, like, okay. But people are mad about that, like, what, like, oh, like, why does Optimus always have to like beat everyone? And I'm like, because he's Optimus. Like,
well, that's kind of what happened in the show.
I mean,
almost.
yeah, he's Optimus Prime. I mean, he is supposed to be the toughest.
Right.
Like, if he lost to Grimlock, it'd be like, well, then Grimlock should be the leader. that's just my personal opinion.
Fuck Transformers 4. Yeah, we'll go see it, definitely. I can't wait to really kind of check it out because...
I hope they tone the humor down. God.
I know. No balls or any masturbation lines.
Yeah. And I mean,
we don't need no sex appeal in Transformers.
I get we need humans, but just focus more on the Transformers for crying out loud. I mean, God, the third movie, it was like... They had that whole, like, it took like an hour for that fucking building to fall down.
I know. I hate that part.
And it's like, oh, the humans, it was like all centered on the humans there. It's just like, come on.
I'm gonna cut this since we're getting close, so.
Okay,
well, that's our talk, so piss on it.
We will see you when we have the review of the Sabotage.
Bye.
This video had nothing to do about Sabotage.